Hello, Abby. Today is the 13th of whatever month it is now, February, 13th of February, and I'm going to discuss okay, so this is a bit weird. First of all, I didn't shower today, so that's why my hair is a bit because we didn't have school, and so I was like, not gonna do that crap. Um, so what I'm gonna be discussing is why I don't think I should be my internet Jonathan persona in real life. I bring my shoulders up and it decreases this frame rate. That's weird. GGHP. Anyway. So, I don't want to freak people out. Because forever, I've been the really quiet, doesn't really look like he does anything kind of guy. And, I mean, it's true. For the most part, in real life, I'm very quiet, and I don't really do much of anything. I mean, that's just how I am. So, what I'd like to kind of address is, why I don't think it'd be a great idea for me to let my other self, onto them. And that's because they've never known that side of me. And that might be weird if I just all of a sudden was like, oh, hey, yeah, I'm nuts, by the way. Pardon me. Don't smoke. I don't smoke. I just have a bit of a cold. It snowed like balls. It was like nuts. It's still snowing. And we got the whole day off and a 2-hour delay tomorrow, and they can just call and cancel. Because they're swaggy like that. Swaggy. Anyway. But so, I don't want to all of a sudden bring... By the way, I'm in your room. I don't want to all of a sudden bring on this crazy persona that no one has ever known existed before. Just like randomly out of the blue. Because I think people would be like, okay, who is this? Did he go through a change in his life? Did he get dropped on his head? And like, well, sure, I got dropped on my head like 50,000 times. I was gonna say over 9,000 times, but I don't think that would have gone over too well with all you weebs. No, I'm a weeb. By the way, I don't think we've addressed that either. I'm like super weeb. All the time. 10 out of 10. Anyway. So, like, do you understand what I mean? Because I don't want people to just flip out and be like, who is this person? Because I like to not be noticed when I'm in real life. But, I mean, I kind of do. I like to be noticed somewhat. But not by people I don't know. So, let's say when I was going to Hershey Christian, I was my internet self there. And back then, I didn't classify myself as an internet Jonathan and a real life Jonathan, because I had a real life Jonathan and then I had like a church Jonathan. Because church was the only real other place that I went where I wasn't really talkative or anything. Because at school I could just be the nut that I am, and people would be like, well, that's him. Oh gosh, like, man. But going to Hershey, I'm not comfortable. I don't know anybody. Like, know some people somewhat, but not well enough that I can unleash my true identity upon them. We went and saw the Lego Movie again, by the way. It was really good. Again. You should see it, pal. Other than that, I really don't have anything to talk about. I'm sure I forgot something, but let me just tell you about my day. Okay, so I got up. I was in the middle of a conversation with a friend. I really didn't want to... my friend was in a very bad mood, they weren't in a bad mood, but they couldn't sleep, and they had school. And so I had to kind of comfort them and get them to go to sleep. Because they live in Australia. Anyway, Lion, Witch, Wardrobe, suck it, nerds. And so Dad was all like, come outside and let's shovel, because there was like a foot of snow. And I was like, oh man, this is uncool, guys. And so I put it off as long as possible, and then Dad was like, "Hey!" And so by the time I went out, it was already 1 a.m. for my friend, and it was, I mean, I felt bad, but it ended up being pretty fun. My back hurts from it, though. Then I came inside, told Dad that I ate lunch. I really hadn't. I don't know why. I was really hungry, but I just didn't want to eat. I played Monster Hunter 4 because, I don't know, I got a God Charm in Monster Hunter 4, and then I played Monster Hunter Frontier, and really didn't accomplish anything in that. And then I looked at cars with Dad, booked like a viewing of a car, not like a viewing of a dead person, that's gross. Of a car, like, I forget what kind of car it is, but it's like a Mitsubishi something, pretty neato. I think I still have the tab up, let me look. Nope, never mind. But, so, yeah, and then I'd listen, I found the complete soundtrack to all the Lord of the Rings movies all in one video, and it's almost 5 hours long, and I've been listening to that, like, all day. It's the greatest. Anyway, Lord of the Rings, man, has some great music. 0 out of 10, not even Monster Hunter, though. Serious. Okay, well, I love you. I'm gonna get off now. Love you all. By the way, I neglected to mention Logan Senpai. I love you. Skylar. I love you. Abby. 3 out of 10. Just kidding, I love you. Bye!